This is a serpentine belt. I'm gonna show you how to install it from the top, even though it's way easier to install it from the bottom. And I'm gonna do it with one hand. 'Cause I'm a show off. Let's go. You know, first, let me just say this. This belt, it's a little bit worn. You don't look at it on the back, you look at it in the ribs. You see how there's some cracking there? If there's any cracking, it's probably a good idea to replace it. But these belts up until now have been good, and I've not needed to replace any on this particular engine. I bought this wrench right here for this same style belt. Not the same exact size, but for the 3-liter supercharge, it's really nice with a boxed end, and it has this little lip on it. Way better than your standard regular wrench. So the boxed end is that's the box end, okay? This is what's called the open end. Those little ridges right there, this is a snap-on wrench. This one's called a flank drive plus, because this side has flank drive. Anyway, we're gonna use this wrench because we like using the proper tools when we can, even though I could show you how to use this, because sometimes in my videos I say, maybe you don't have this wrench, so we're gonna use this one. But you know what? I switch it up sometimes because I do what I wanna do. It's my channel. So we take it down here and we try to flop it on the crankshaft pulley, and I'm already taking too much time. It's already fumbling around, but it's on the crankshaft pulley now. Guess what? It's also on the AC compressor. So I'm gonna pull it back. Got it pulled. What's next? What's next is to grab it right here and to route it around the idler pulley, which is right here. Then we take it and push it underneath the power steering pump. And then, did you see it fall off? It just fell off. It fell off the crankshaft. That was bad. But we just fixed it just by, pure technique. This is where you want it. You want it right here. Then you take your proper wrench, locate it as far over as you can so it stays out of your way. So we're gonna get it up, we're gonna drop it. Because we're doing this with one hand. You know what, actually, what works sometimes even better is to use the ratchet end. So I'm just gonna flip it around and use the ratchet end, so then you can take it all the way back here. All the way back here, fumbling around with one hand still. I'm embarrassing myself because this is taking way too long. All right. Then, you know what? Can I do this? There, I just learned to walk. Oh, wow! Maybe that didn't work. This whole one hand thing, I've never really tried it until I started YouTube. There you have it, folks. Belt put on with one hand. If I can do it in one hand and it can only take me 3 minutes, then you should be able to do it too. Now, let me go ahead and undo my work so you can see how the belt comes off. To take the belt off, we simply put the wrench back on the tensioner pulley. This one hand thing. All right, we got another wrench right here. But let's take a look at the smaller wrench and how much more difficult it is. That's a good opportunity to do that. See how there's lots of fumbling around? See, it's hard, it's hard. Now I do have a longer wrench. But it's not much longer and it's not gonna help very much. So, oh, what's this? Is this even longer? Those two are the same size. Anyway, let's grab our wrench. Remember folks, one hand, I'm using one hand, so why don't you try to do it with one hand before you go talk some smack. See, I got it off right there, and then you just simply pull it out. Now, let me show you how much easier it is to do it from the bottom. First, let me grab I simply can't get you the best views. All right, this is what I came up with because I gotta do this efficiently. So I'm about to slide under here and show you. This, my friends, is the easiest way to put the belt on. You slide it over the alternator. You take it around the tensioner pulley. You take it all the way around the crankshaft pulley. You take this side around the idler pulley. And then when you do it this way, the last pulley that you put on is your AC compressor. Or it also is this idler pulley. Both of them kind of come on. You saw how it went. That way is much easier. Now let's take a quick look at this belt system. This belt system on this particular engine is way easier than all of them because we just got an alternator. It was sitting for a little bit. All it needed was a little move. It was a little crusty at first. But anyway, this belt, should we put it on for you real quick? Let's see if we can't show you this one. This one simply goes around all three. See, this is kind of how I'm going to show this video next, where this is kind of like what a junkyard engine looks like, and it's got broken sensors and stuff. I'll run through the whole thing and show you what you do with it before you have to install it. So stay tuned for that video. But this one right here, see that? You just go all the way in, and then you go like this here. Kind of do this with one hand. Probably I gotta use a knee though. Am I cheating? Yeah, I'm cheating. I'm using both hands. I'm sick of using one hand. It's my channel. I'm not really using two hands. Sorry, you're not getting a view right now. You're not getting a view right now, but now you are. See, all you gotta do is roll it around and slide it underneath that one. That's all you gotta do, folks. It's easy. Whenever I can have someone film for me, I do. Whenever I'm not lazy enough to actually mount up the camera, I do. Most of the time, I'm just gonna wing it and show, like, look, hey, I showed you how to do it. You got it figured out. It's easy, easy. Is there anything else I can show you? No, you gotta wait till the next video.